All right, cool. Thank you. I'm presenting here on behalf of the African chapter, which I co-lead with Cynthia, and I have my colleague David Amadi here. Our purpose remains to strengthen awareness and capacity for data harmonization and analysis using OHDSI tools, and to basically meet the data-driven evidence needs of the African researchers. We have quite a pool of researchers joining the chapter meeting, and we want to really enhance the tools in this community to help them with the data standardization. Next slide. We generally have 6 objectives. I won't go through each of them in terms of who is going to lead one. Just the summary in the interest of time. We really want to look for resources to help us expand the work in OMOP in the African context. And we aim to submit 2 grants. One's already in. We probably work on one more this year. That will be led by myself and Mark. We also want to hold the first OHDSI Africa Symposium on the continent. And we've gotten support from Alex Asingwe from Gilead. We hope to do this in Kampala, Uganda, towards the first week of March. We'll keep you updated on the program. And of course, we have about 100 attendees, and we're still looking for sponsors and a couple more members from this community to support, at least give some lectures or so. The third objective is a deep dive into the ETL transformation processes. We have a lot of young data enthusiasts who want to really look at how to do ETLs on the ground, how to get started. So we want to do this with most of the community members and also identify key data sets that we can use. We've had some links with Equivia, and we hope that we can leverage their expertise to move this objective. Next slide. In terms of the fourth objective, of course, there's a lot of issues around the vocabularies and terminologies in Africa. We want to propose an Africa-specific terminology to add some of the vocabularies, look at SEAL and Athena, and that will be led by our team, Andy. Then in terms of identifying 3 vocabularies that we shall actually run in terms of existing prevalence studies and see how we can compare these with some of the data that has been used. Then the 5th is to conduct learning sessions for different audiences. And this is really the end users of these tools, the Ministries of Health, the Africa CDC, the IT support, and how we can leverage their demand for standardization to match what is going on at the community. And then last is to have this maturity model for ETL implementation. How do we characterize maturity of ETLs on the content, what we've done, and I think this is something we'd like to get support with in the larger community. How do we say this has actually met the criteria and we can roll it out? So that is really what is happening. Next slide. Or what we aim to do. Last is what's some ongoing activities. We are working very closely with Michael to translate the book of OHDSI into the 5 key African languages, that is French, Arabic, Portuguese, Swahili, and of course English. So then we are working on different chapters for this, and we'll update you. And then the last couple of projects that are happening with different research leads in the Africa OHDSI chapter. One is the Data Science Without Borders project, which we're actually launching here in Cameroon right now, sorry, in Senegal. And we'll also see a lot of work coming in from this project. And then lastly is an EU-funded project that was looking at strengthening postdoctoral training in about 5 African countries and 3 from EU. So that is basically it, Craig, and I'm happy to take any questions. Weekly meetings remain Monday, 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. our time, and we hope to switch those when we get some daylight saving. But as of now, that is where we are for the African chapter.